Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tommy Daniels. Thank you for coming back. Okay, let's not talk about that. About the fact that I've been away for 2 months. We're just gonna ignore that fact because it's not important. I'm joking. What happened? Nothing much really. I think I just kind of didn't post once, and then that just kind of went on, and then next thing I realized 2 months later, still no videos. But here I am. Making no promises, but just coming up here to record. Also, it was kind of like, actually, let's do like a recap of 2019. 2019 was good. It was really good. Yeah, it was good. Generally, however, like towards the end of 2019, it was quite challenging, and it was quite a rough patch, I guess. Not rough patch. I went through something that was, or should I say we went through something that was a little difficult. But I thank God for kind of bringing us through it and bringing us to the other side. And I remember, like, I'll share like in a bit more detail later on. But yeah, coming into 2020, excited and like, yes, God, we've got this. This is 2020. We're gonna go hard. But 2020 has been good, has been better. Like, for starters, like in my relationship with God, I think I definitely started better because I really like kind of falling off the bandwagon. Yeah, just not being consistent in like spending time with him at all. Particularly like towards the end of 2019, but from 2020 definitely got better. Kind of slept a bit as well. This maybe last 2 weeks, but we are getting there again. But yeah, it's definitely been a better relationship with God than it used to be, or than it was in 2019. Also, work has been not the same. I think it got a bit more in it, like in the beginning of 2019 it got a little better. By the way, this video is just gonna be like a chit chat. Well, yeah, a chit chat, and then we'll talk about Valentines at some point. Okay, I have a funny story about that. Not so funny, but yeah, just reality of it. Anyway, so work in 2019, beginning part, it got easier because I got an assistant, so it was great. However, like the more, like I guess the company expanded, the more I've had to do, and so now it's also, yeah, it's just there's more to do, but it's nice. Maybe a little bit more challenging as well, or me having to like step up and take more responsibility. So I'm still kind of like trying to walk through that at the moment. That's work. Marriage wise, been good. Really good actually. If you saw the last video we actually posted was, or I posted was, I did was it a Q and a, yeah, not a Q. Yeah, I think we did like a 2-year relationship, like a review of our relationship over marriage in the past 2 years. So yeah, I think you should watch it if you haven't seen it yet, because that was just like 2 months ago. And yeah, like on the marriage front, it's been good. Very thankful for my husband, my life in terms of marriage, and generally family is good, everyone's good, extended family, everyone's good. Church is great. Enjoying it as usual. Anyway, so I said I was going to talk about Valentine's and then funny story around that. So this Valentine's Day, actually, it's probably so this is my third Valentine's Day as a married woman, and it was probably the one we were least excited about, I would say, or the one we were least looked forward to, because I guess priorities at this point. The first one, we were so excited about it, like we really planned for it, like we went all out in terms of like gifts. And I think the second one, I don't know if it was I had the first one or the second one, like we went out, like I took the day off work, went out, and this one was like barely giving gifts. So here's the funny story. So Valentine's was on Friday, and then on Wednesday, I decided that I was gonna get him something small. I just wanted to like look for something small. So I told him to, and I needed to get someone else a gift anyway. So I told him to, like, after church and on Wednesday night, asked him, like, told him we're gonna, why am I rambling? Anyway, after church we went to the mall, and then he was asking who was gonna buy stuff, and I was like, oh, someone and someone. Obviously he knew who the first one was, And it was like, so obviously by the time I said someone, he knew that it was him, and then he started getting really upset, and he was saying that, you know, that he had asked me, and we said we we're giving each other gifts this year, and I was like, yeah, like, you know, but I just wanted to get you something really small, because to be honest, like, we're prioritizing other things, like money wise, other things like at this moment in our lives, like take priority than like give like Valentine's, give the other like expenses that we have coming up, that we're planning towards. And then so like really I didn't want to spend any money, but I had a gift card, so I just thought, you know, I'm gonna use the gift card, I'll just get something small with it. And then it probably got upset, and I was like, first and foremost, I don't remember telling you like we're not getting gift. Like I know we had a conversation about it, but I feel like I just asked, like from my recollection, I just asked him that, okay, like are we doing Valentine's this year? And he said no, but I didn't say anything. But as far as he's concerned, he said he asked me, and I said no. And then so this is a trust issue. If I'm going behind his back to buy gifts, buy gift, and he said, oh, it won't have been a problem if it was the other way, because he's not that much of a gift person. So if he was the one getting me a gift and I didn't get, but I would do it, like I would do the same when we said no gift, and then I gave him a gift, and then he's not even that much of a gift person, but then I am, and then I don't get a gift. And I was like, I don't understand like how you're switching this old gesture that's supposed to be like a nice, sweet, romantic thing that I'm doing, and you're making it like seem so not nice. And anyway, we laughed about it, decided that, okay, you know what, we're going to the mall, and we'll just go our separate ways. So as soon as I got in to the mall, we literally like just split up, and we were able to get each other something small. But I just thought it was funny, and I think like the lesson, or not lesson, but like the thing I realized is that really there's like there are times and seasons. So there was a time, so this time 3 years ago, or last 2 Valentines, like it was such a big deal, or maybe the very first one we had before we got married, or the only one we had before we got married. Like it was such a big deal. It was like, you know, really planning and thinking about it, and at that point, like that's all you're thinking about, and you're literally like building your whole calendar and finances or whatever. You're building around that one day, and then now 3 years later, like you can't really be bothered. I'm literally like, I didn't really even look at gifts. I just knew that I wanted to get something, and I'll just go to the mall. And like the times where I was taking days off, like this time it didn't even cross my mind. It was just, it's another day. Like I didn't even think about going out, or like actually my idea was after work, get food, go for a fellowship, come back and just have a nice night in, and it was nice. So anyway, back to like what I was saying about like times and seasons. So there was a time in my life where I thought that, you know, it was all about Valentine's. And now I'm like, yes, like I still like it. I still like the idea of giving gifts. And also people say, oh, what's the idea behind Valentine's? What's that idea? Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Like, it's just a nice, you know, it's a nice day to give gifts, show love. Obviously, everything in the context of God as a Christian. If you are, and if you're not, hopefully you can join. Or you should become one. But yeah, and then now I'm just like, you know, I have other priorities. I have other things that I'm looking forward to. And so if you're probably single, or maybe you were single on Valentine's Day, or you basically didn't have any Valentine's and you wanted, and this is something that you desired, and it just kind of made you feel sad, just understand that everything is times and seasons. It won't always be like that. Like you that you're feeling sad about Valentine's and thinking, oh, you know, I didn't really enjoy it, or they didn't do anything nice to me, or maybe even worse, maybe you found out that your boyfriend or your girlfriend was cheating, or they were doing, basically maybe it even took a turn for the worse. Like, just understand that it won't always be that way. And yeah, your next year Valentine's, there's still many more Valentines that you will get to celebrate. But whilst you're waiting, whilst you're still in the process of finding the one, or your partner, your husband or wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whatever, whilst you're still in that process, just enjoy it, and just have like, you know, it, just understand, it's just the fact that you're alive is the only reason why you can be thinking about Valentine's. It's the only reason why you can be sad about it. Like someone that is dead has no opportunity to be thinking about that. So just like, you know, have that perspective. And this also helped me, like, you know, when I was talking earlier about going through stuff towards the end of last year, and I just realized, I was like, no, it won't always be like this, you know. were gonna come out. Like, and what kind of brought me out of it, which really was the Holy Spirit, but what brought me out of it mainly was just it's like I suddenly realized that, look, like there's light at the end of the tunnel. Like there's a testimony that is going to come out of this eventually. Like I'm going to look back to this day, to this time, to this period, and I'm going to like be able to talk about it. I'm going to be talking about it and say, do you remember that time when? And now, like, you know, there'll be the testimony like to show forth. So it was just that hope, and knowing that, you know, the hope of, you know, what's to come, the hope of tomorrow, that kind of kept me going. So I just wanted to encourage you with that as well. You know, just remember, like, you know, what it's going to be like. You're going to get married. You're going to find, you know, you're going to get married to a great man, a great woman, and you're going to, together, you're going to build together. You're going to be happy together. You're going to love God together. You're going to serve God together. So whilst that's not the case right now, it will happen. It's just times and seasons. And you may realize that actually Valentine's is not really a thing, or the other things that, you know, go on. But yeah, I just thought like I'll just come back here, chit chat, talk about, you know, stuff, and just kind of sneaking back to the YouTube world, you know. Also, I realized that one thing I do like to talk about is relationships, marriage, dating, stuff like that. So you probably will be seeing a lot more videos around that. Previously, I didn't want to really tag myself. I didn't want to give myself that, like, you know, relationship tag. But I'm realizing more and more that I actually really like talking about stuff like this. It kind of, I really come alive. I'm in my element when it comes to talking about this. Or if people ask me about like relationship stuff, like it's really like I'm alive. Like I'm definitely alive, and I definitely think that, you know, God has given me things to give in that area. So you're gonna hear more from me. And if you want more about relationship, and generally, yeah, it may not just be relationship, but probably a big part of it will be relationships, marriage, dating, all of that good stuff. Please subscribe if you want to hear more from me, if you want to see more from me. But please don't just subscribe, like this video and leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Yeah, I love to hear from you, and I don't really even know who you guys are. Like if you subscribe, if you're watching this video, can you just, like, you know, I don't know, drop a comment and let me know, like, how did you find out about me, or how do you find out about my channel, what you like, what you don't like. Just say something, you know. Let me know who you are. Let's get to know each other. Yes, so that we can build this family, this YouTube family. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tomi Daniels, and I will see you next time. Take care and bye-bye. Bloopers.